Hello, everyone. Hi, this is Wendy from 70 and Glowing. And guess what? I had a birthday. So now I'm 71 years old and still glowing. Yes, 71 years old and still glowing. How are you all? I pray everything is well with you. I know we're living in hard times right now, and we're all just trying to survive, to get through it, to be able to turn around and be on the other side of all of this and see it behind us. So I just pray that everybody's doing their best to stay healthy, keep your mind focused, and be able to see hope. Know that there's hope. Know that there's a way out of this, and that we're going to make it through, and we can. And that's at any age. And it's so important because everyone's affected, young and old. But today, it's a beautiful Monday morning, bright and sunny and shiny. I'm here in my bathroom today. This is the first time. Now, I think this is the first time I've done a video on this channel in my bathroom. As you can see, there's a whole lot of my little shelf back here with I got hair galore. All kinds of hair galore here. Different colors, different products, everything. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, like I said, I just celebrated a birthday. I'm now 71 years old. And you want to know what? It's a whole new year. I thank God that I can see a whole new year, 71 years old. But you have to do what you did throughout that previous year to continue with the new year of growing older gracefully and be able to grow older and glow and still have a smile on your face. It's not always easy to keep a smile on your face these days, but you have to keep in your mind what's most important. What's most important is for me, it's God and my family, of course, and keeping my mind on positive things, not dwelling on negative things, because it's too easy to do that, to dwell on negative things. But this channel, I try to be to be enthusiastic, to be uplifting, to be inspirational about growing older. Because praise God that you can grow older every year. You see a new year. Praise God that you're growing older, and that you can smile about it, not feel doom and gloom. And no, I mean, believe it. I remember when I was in my 20s. Well, I always wanted to be in my 40s, so I'm just a little peculiar that way. But so many people, even in their 20s, when they get 25 years old, they're getting older, then my God, they get 30. And it becomes a drudge to them. But it's a blessing, especially these days, to grow older. That means you're alive, you're living. So, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about my hair. Okay. So, if you watch previous videos, my hair was in braids. Yeah. Well, it's I don't really call it a protective style. A lot of people do. I just call it a style because I like to style my hair all kinds of ways. But the color, I don't have any. Oh, here's something here. Where is that? Let me get up for 1 second. I have my pajamas on. This is the color of the braids that I had. It's kind of like a golden color brown or something like that. And that's what color my braids were. And so you can see my gray around the hairline, but you really, really couldn't see what much else in terms of the color of my hair. Well, I kept my braids in for months, but I do my own hair. So when a braid gets to be where it needs to be redone, I take it out and I redo it or put another braid in its place. So I didn't really pay much attention to the color and all that. I just wanted to get the braid out put another braid in. So it always stays nice and fresh. You would never know I had them in for 9 months, you know. And so that's what I did for 9 months, basically. So I think it was the week of my birthday. I always do this. The week of my birthday, I do a new hairstyle. And so that's what I did. I took out all the braids. And I couldn't believe all the silver gray that had come in throughout my entire head. I said, oh, wow. I even had gray. I don't really pluck my eyebrows much because I don't really have any eye hair in my eyebrows. I even seen gray in my hair and my eyebrows. I said, oh my God, I'm getting gray in my eyebrows. And I think if I had more hair in my eyebrows, it would be visible. But normally, I don't think most people could see it. I could because I can get close enough in. But then I always fill them in anyway, with black, Or when I had the brownish braids, I had a dark brown liner on my eyebrows. But now I'm wearing the black. So anyway, I said, oh, wow, look at that. So I made a decision. I just said, you know what? I don't color my hair anymore. I stopped coloring my hair maybe 3 years ago. And I even used to use the temporary spray to spray in my hair or my hairline. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just embracing it all. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to go out and find. I didn't even know if they sold the silver gray and black because my hair is silver gray and black naturally. So I didn't even know if they sold that. So I went to a beauty supply store. And the first beauty supply store I went to, sure enough, they had it. And it's number 44. Now, I like the feel of this hair. This synthetic hair is very, very soft. I'm going to show you how I'm styling my hair. But anyway, it's on the cover, it's not gray and black. That's just the color that they have there. But it's number 44. And you can see it's a Q jumbo braid. It says premium soft, and it really is so nice and soft. You wouldn't even think it was synthetic hair based on how it feels like human hair. So that's the color. And you can see it here. You can see the gray and the black and everything. And then my hair is gray and black, silver gray and black. So I thought, this is perfect. So that's how I redid my hair. I put all the new braids in. And trying out all different styles and everything. So I said, well, I'll wear it. And I change my hair all the time. I can't even tell you how many times a week I might decide. Because I check videos, too, to see what other styles that I might want to try. So I braided it and I swooped it up and everything, put it up. And then this is how long it is. This is how long. See, this is a continuation. This is how long it is. So what I did, I braided it in 2 braids in the back. Now I'm going to turn around. Now I can't see. You can see. Okay, I got 2 braids, kind of like cornrow. I put a little gold band around it. All right. And then I put 2 little ornaments, see, here, like that. So I thought that was nice. Now, one of my sisters, she never really says anything about my hair. She knows I change it all the time, but she actually complimented me. I was very surprised. Not that she didn't like any styles I had, but I changed them so much. But this one she liked. She said, oh, that's nice. I like your hair. Now, when I was there, I just wanted something sparkly. And I found it's actually 2 of them. And it says Queen on it. We're all queens, ladies. We're all queens, ladies. We're all queens. And I got it prominently set right there. Everybody can see it. Now, the other one is a smaller one, but I pulled it out too much when I was trying to put it in my hair. And it actually broke. I actually tried to glue it. The glue wouldn't hold. So I have to keep working on that. But it was like, I think a dollar store. It was like $1.99 or something like that. It wasn't expensive. Oh, and the hair, the beauty supply store, $2 a pack. So I bought 3 packs for $6. And you get 2 in the pack, 2 big bulks of braiding hair in the pack. So I had for 6. So I got 6 of individual bulk hair. So I have 1 whole pack left that I haven't used yet. So, and this is how, I just put a rubber band on the back, on the bottom of it like that. And I feel like a queen. I feel like a queen. We're all queens. I can say that we're all queens, right? So, and I've, like I said, for the last, I guess 3 years, I've been embracing my gray. And I love it. I love it. So I'm going to be trying all different types of hairstyles with the gray, and I, like I said, I really like this hair because it's so soft. It's so soft. So, comment how you like it. If you do, comment. If you don't, comment as well. So today, I'm wearing my little, they're Mexican style earrings. I found these very inexpensive at I think it was at a flea market. I think it was. I've had these for a while. And then, my turquoise earring here, and these are little London blue sapphire earrings here. I used to have 5 here, 5 holes here, 4 holes there. Yeah, I know. So I'm down to 3 and down to 2. I was thinking about getting one of these re-pierced because you can still see it. You can't, I can. And just get it re-pierced there so I can have 3 and 3. Oh, why not? Hey, look, 71 years old. Look, do what you want to do as long as it's not harming you or anybody else. All right? It's just a number. It's just a number, people. I was going to say people of God, but what you are. But it's just a number. It's how you feel inside. How you see yourself. I see myself 71 and glowing. That's how I see myself. How do I feel? I feel younger. I feel like I'm in my 40s, actually. But we have to do the things we need to do to keep healthy, though. I had a mammogram, which I do every year. I had it 2 weeks ago. I'm due in about a year for another colonoscopy. Yeah, colonoscopy. I had an endoscopy done as well, where they go down your throat. And colonoscopy, I do every 5 years. We've had history of cancer. So I do that well, they say when it's that you've had cancer in your family. I haven't had cancer, but I'm saying in my family I've had cancer. And they say, you should do it every 5 years rather than 10 years, I think they suggest. So that's next year. We'll see what happens there. With this whole pandemic, a hospital is not quite, where you want to be. But, we'll see how that all works out, So you have to do those things to keep yourself healthy. On the inside, it's always nice on the outside, look good. But you got to look good on the inside, too. In order to, you know what? You have to look good on the inside with all everything inside working like it should work. And so that from the inside out, you look what you look like totally from inside and out. Because when you're not well on the inside, it can show on the outside as well. So now because you want to be glowing. You want to be glowing, right? So I would like you to comment, subscribe to 70 and Glowing. And, you can search under my name. My name is Gwendolyn. My nickname is Wendy. My name is Gwendolyn Estrada. So if you type in Gwendolyn Estrada, you'll see this video as well. I don't have a separate channel for 70 and Glowing. It's still under Gwendolyn Estrada. And I am a minister, so there are videos there as well that I've done that you'll see in inclusion with the videos of 70 and Glowing. I am going to do create a separate account for 70 and Glowing, so when I do videos it'll come up. But I've typed in the description box, I'll add more in the description box of growing older, or makeup for older women, hairstyles for older women, exercise for, other types of keywords, I think is what they call it, to try and find me. If you don't find it under 70 and Glowing, type Gwendolyn Estrada. I'm sure you'll find it there. All right. So, I have a new video camera, finally, but I am learning. So I tried this video 3 times on my video camera and I kept cutting myself off. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong with that. So I said, well, I'm just going to go back on and upload this on YouTube using my tablet, okay? Because I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks, so I don't want to get frustrated. But the camera's new. I've only had it a couple of weeks. Actually, I got it for my birthday. That was one of my birthday presents. I had a couple of things on my list for my birthday, and that was one of them. And because I want to be able to take the camera outside and video outside what I do, trying this whole YouTube as a YouTuber, a vlogger, an influencer, if you those are the names that they give it all. Can't take my tablet out, like that. So I got the camera. So I'm practicing. So I thought I was going to practice today, which I did, and then it's that kept going off. So what's the matter? I realized I have to charge the battery. So, like I said, I will be using my video camera. And I got one that wasn't too expensive. I bought it at online from Walmart. And I'm going to perfect myself on this one first and then graduate into a more expensive one with more unique features and fine-tune things. But right now, I'll continue using the one I bought, the video camera I bought, until I really get good at it. And then I'll upgrade. But then, as I'm getting better, I'm going to do the videos, try to do my videos on that camera. So, you can still learn. I'm still learning. Learning doesn't stop when you're younger. Learning continues every single day. And that's how you keep your mind active, learning, because you have to think, you have to problem solve, you have to analyze. All these things help you keep your mind focused, right? And you don't want your mind to deteriorate. So, and with this pandemic, you don't go out as much. You're not socializing around a lot of people as much. Even family members, you're not even socializing around that much. So you are, pretty, unless you are working. I'm retired. I'm not working, but I still try to get out and do things. And doing a little less now because of the pandemic. So you have to do the things you need to do to keep your mind focused and operating correctly, and you want to be sharp. You're growing older, your body does slow down a little bit. You can exercise as much as you want. It does not make your insides, your organs, younger. No, they're going to continue to grow older as you do, right? So you can exercise, you can eat all the right foods, which will help you feel better, which will help your muscles, your heart, everything work better, but they're not going to get younger. So your body does change. I had mentioned before, not only my hair, I have in my eye, some gray hair is in my eyebrows now, and to not be TMI, there are other areas, ladies, I'm talking to the ladies, that you might find are not the natural color you remember what they used to be. So, but these are all things we have to accept. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it, ladies. All right? So these are things you have to accept and embrace. And once you accept and embrace growing older, you learn how to grow older gracefully and glow, right? Now, I'm telling you my age, and not everybody has to know how old you are, but that's what this channel is about, growing older gracefully. And as the years progress and as I grow older and as I'm able to record it, right, Lord willing, I'll show you how I do it. This is how I do it. I'm not telling you how it should be done for everybody. Everybody's different, you know. So I do what I need to do for myself. I know my body, you know your body. I do what I need to do for myself to continue to feel inside and out healthy and glowing, looking, growing older gracefully. Not trying to look younger, not trying to look younger. If I look younger in the process, that's a good thing. But that's not really my goal. My goal is to look healthy, accept who I am now, who I was is in the past, in terms of how I look, right? My how I thought, your thought processes change as you get older. Things, certain things that you might have considered so important in your life, so major in your life, as you grow older, you have a different perspective on a lot of things that you thought were so important when you were younger. And that's, again, accepting who you are today and not groaning about yesterday in the past, because that you can't get back. You can't look like you looked when you were 20 years old. Now, you can go get all the plastic surgery that you want, but as we have seen with some celebrities and all, you know what? You can end up ruining your face, your body. So many horror stories. We've seen many celebrities and how they tried to change their appearance, and they did. And the more you do, you have just so much skin. You have just so much facial structure, skeletal structure, to work with, So with who you are, with what you have, you can learn to enhance it in a less invasive way if you choose to. Now, if you choose to do it another way, okay, you choose to do it another way. This is my way. This is my way. So, that's, I think, all that I wanted to talk about today. And there will be other videos about, I'll show you when I'm cooking, the kinds of foods that I eat, kind of foods I try to stay away from. I have cut down on portions because with being home more, a little less active now with the pandemic and all. You eat a little more, you sit a little more, you spread, ladies, a little more. So I put on some weight, which is not bad, but I'm cutting back on portions. I'm not cutting back on food. I'm not restricting myself that way. I'm eating what I eat, but I'm just cutting my portions down. So, and so that I'm just eating and not no longer hungry, but not overeating. All right, and I think it's working. So, and I'm exercising now. I do modified exercises, and maybe I'll show you some of the exercises that I do in other upcoming videos. So I think I can have some good content, so that if this is something that you want to try for yourself, then you can do so. So I think I'm done for today. I don't want to make the video too long. So I want you to comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and if you be honest in terms of what you think, whether you like it or you don't like it, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear, I'm open. I would prefer you be positive. Right? Be positive. We're all out here together. We're all out here trying to survive. So why don't we all just work together and get along? So this is Wendy from 70 plus and glowing, saying until next time, goodbye. Be safe out there.